Kanye West's provocative statements have grabbed headlines again and again. The rapper and fashion mogul isn't afraid to make controversial remarks, but this time he's gone above and beyond. West has claimed that Hollywood is to blame for numerous deaths, including his own, and has provided a list of alleged victims. His allegations have rattled the entertainment industry, with many people asking who the purported victims are and what evidence he has to back up his claims. West has also claimed that some of the industry's most powerful Jews are involved in the purported conspiracy. The self-proclaimed Yeezus has created yet another firestorm of debate and discussion as the rest of the world watches. Kanye West is back in the news after making crazy claims that LeBron James, Jay-Z, and Beyoncé are among the celebrities controlled by demonic forces, and that his mother and Michael Jordan's father were both sacrificed. This occurred while West was addressing a photographer's questions from inside a vehicle when he went on a rant about how he can't be controlled. They can't control me, you get what I'm saying. They can control Shaq. They could control Charles Barkley. They could control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyoncé. You don't know, you man, but they can't control me, you see. It ain't no name, I won't name it up. West also named Minister Louis Farrakhan, despite defending Ye and Kyrie Irving's recent conduct, in a 53-minute video broadcast to the Nation of Islam's website, calling the claims of anti-Semitism false. And just to Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took it as a slight. I don't take disrespect from nobody, so let's get on the phone, let's talk that out. I don't care who you are, I ain't taking no slights from nobody. Kanye West went on to say that he believes his mother Donda West's death was part of a larger plan for Hollywood to control and traumatize him, saying, "My mom ain't here, my mama was sacrificed. Michael Jordan, what about him, his daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Dr. Dre, his son, you're out in Hollywood. A lot of people come up missing feels like it might be a lot of that to control, traumatize the way to monetize and traumatize. God loved me," he continued. Even with Gap and Adidas, Forbes, who hates me, right, had to write net worth $400 million. However, ever since the absurd charges were aired, there have been suggestions that Kanye named these names in his rant to get back at them. In Shaq's case, Kanye was presumably trying to get back at him for humiliating him on Twitter on November 3rd, when Ye defended Kyrie Irving after Shaq dubbed the Brooklyn Death Star an idiot for sharing an anti-Semitic documentary on social media. Kanye criticized Shaq for his involvement in business with the Jewish millionaire. Los Angeles Lakers legend Jamie Salter is the second largest individual shareholder in Salter's Authentic Brands Group, which includes Forever 21, Barney's New York, JCPenney, and Reebok. Ye tweeted, "They make us bully ourselves because of our business alignments. Shaq is in business with Jamie Salter. Jamie first said he's 50-50 with David Beckham, and 50-50 was Shaq. I said, Jamie, there's no such thing as 50-50 in business. Who has the extra 1% for the control and voting rights?" Kanye continued, "Jamie then said he's got the 51 of both those deals. We as the creators and talent get so caught up in her vanity that we don't read or understand the fine print. Like Dave Chappelle said, we need to stop giving up control of our names and our likeness." Shaquille O'Neal responded to Kanye West by saying he's misinformed and advised him to focus on mending his family company, presumably referring to the college dropout song. Shaq also flipped Ye's previous comment, "I'm not going to argue with people that are broker than me about money," on the rapper while flaunting his alleged $400 million net worth. Kyrie Irving's controversy stems from his providing a link to a film that purportedly contains anti-Semitic themes. Shaquille O'Neal said on TNT, "I can tell he's not conscious, he doesn't care about what's going on," he said, "but as I know, the game that we used to love and we promote it brings people together and it hurts me sometimes. We have to sit up here and talk about stuff that divides the game. Now we gotta answer for what this idiot has done." He added, "I stand for equality of all people. I've always been like that. Don't matter what religion. Don't matter where you're from." Kyrie Irving was suspended for 5 games by the Brooklyn Nets on November 3rd after defending his decision to promote the documentary before he ultimately issued an apology on Instagram. He stated, "To all Jewish families and communities that are hurt and affected by my post, I am deeply sorry to have caused you pain, and I apologize." He wrote, "I initially reacted out of emotion to bring unjustly labeled anti-Semitic. Instead of focusing on the healing process, of my Jewish brothers and sisters that were heard from the hateful remarks made in this documentary. He continued, I had no intentions to disrespect any Jewish cultural history regarding the Holocaust or perpetuate any hate. I'm learning from this unfortunate event that hopes we can find understanding between us all. Kanye presumably mentioned LeBron for scraping him from the shop. Kanye West's appearance on LeBron James as the shop was canceled because he spewed additional hate speech and extremely hazardous stereotypes while taping the episode. On October 11th, Maverick Carter, who oversees LeBron's Spring Hill Entertainment production firm, stated the decision, saying, Yesterday we taped an episode of The Shop with Kanye West. He continued, Kanye was booked weeks ago, and after talking to Kanye directly the day before we taped, I believed he was capable of a respectful discussion, and he was ready to address all his recent comments. Unfortunately, he used The Shop to reiterate more hate speech and extremely dangerous stereotypes. We have made the decision not to air this episode or any of Kanye's remarks. While The Shop encourages intellectual debate and various viewpoints, he continued, We have zero tolerance for hate speech of any kind, and will never allow our channels to be used to promote hate. Carter added, I take full responsibility for believing Kanye wanted a different conversation and apologize to our guests and crew. Hate speech should never have an audience. According to production sources, Kanye West made anti-Semitic statements throughout the program. Despite this, Kanye West believes fellow celebrities haven't spoken out in his defense because they are controlled by secret masters. The rapper is given a perplexing new interview in which he suggests that his lack of star support during a string of controversies in recent months is due to a secret network in charge of celebrities. He uses the recent case of Balenciaga's teddy bear advertising campaign, which featured children holding bondage-styled cuddly toy bags, as an example. He told ET Canada, This just shows you all that celebrities are controlled. You know you don't see no celebrities talking about the Balenciaga situation, right? So that just shows you that all these celebrities out here don't let them influence you in any way because they're controlled by the people who influence the world. Well, all he said is like an imaginary theory, or else he might be taking seriously crazy stuff when he goes to sleep. We don't know what this guy really thinks, but his fans have written some good stuff for him. They can't control me, I never killed anybody also says my mama was sacrificed, she is going crazy. When the fan wrote he did just admit that his mom was a sacrifice. A second fan asked, Imagine you sitting there chilling and Kanye West claims Hollywood killed your loved ones for a sacrifice. Another fan added, We gotta protect Kanye West at all costs. I don't care he spoke about his mama being a sacrifice. I'm sure most of us knew this, but him saying it speaks volumes. But now we want to hear from you. Do you believe Kanye is speaking the truth? Let us know in the comments area below.